Hey everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We have made tremendous progress. We have a second SPOM up. It's starting to generate a little bit of hydrogen for us. It's pushing a ton of oxygen into the system. All of our suits are fully pumped up with oxygen. We are even overpressurized in the bedrooms. We are overpressurized in the farm, which now that I'm thinking about it, we can maybe do sleet wheat. So, what's the temperature? Probably not. What does sleet wheat need? -5 or -55 to 5. So no, we cannot do sleet wheat there, but we could look at sleet wheat in another area. And in here, like they're coming in and out of here a lot already. We're in here in this area. It's still cold. We have this abyssal light that's not going to transfer any temperature through there. We could literally take some of this space out and put some in here. This is going to stay cold. It's -13. We're using the anti-entropy thermal nullifier, so it's producing -80 temperatures. That's good for this. Yeah, I can demolish those. I can demolish all this. I don't need any of that crap. So yeah, maybe we put in an insulated tile or two. We can deconstruct this and maybe do some sleet wheat production here. And we'll just do it right in this area. So like, I'm gonna demolish all of that as much as I can. Yeah, I don't need any of that. So they'll come do that. We'll put in some sleet wheat here, and that'll be a sleet wheat farm, and we'll see how that works out for us. We'll have to be careful what we dig out in some of this areas. Oof. No, that's going to open up. This is not protected. We'll do some double insulated tiles through here. Let's see, I don't think they need a lot of room. I think they're fine with like too high. They're pretty short. Yeah, no irrigation. We're gonna deconstruct all of that. And we're gonna put some sleet wheat. We're gonna put some farm tiles in here as well. And we'll see how that turns out. Temperature, still cold. You know, this isn't transferring any heat. This is staying cold. Even though that abyssalite actually got warm. It's not supposed to. Huh. Okay. Well, lesson learned there. I want to figure out how to get this water out of here as well. We need to mop that up. We're going to say buildings. Try to get just a little bit more space, and maybe we can mop that up and take care of it. We don't need any of that, but I do this in the wrong direction. These stupid things will trap themselves. We also need to take care of this, so we were working on trying to figure out a way to make this work better. I think we liquid pipe across here. And that takes that. Put in a pipe bridge, which which we need to flip around like so, and then put in the liquid pipe here. I think if we do that, that'll be a little bit better. We can cut this out, pump this out into here, and then that does go back into that system. So we'll build that in. We can deconstruct these, deconstruct all of that. We'll leave this for now. Deconstruct that. So again, power is an issue. We will have power in 4 cycles. Hopefully that'll work even better. Okay, so we did get that into place. I'm gonna separate this out now that this is actively working. Okay, so we'll use the little snipper tool here. Snip that. Snip that. Flows back through, that's working. Deconstruct that and that, and put in a new pipe. Oop. And snip that now. And deconstruct those and that. I know we just put that in, but it just wasn't working out for what I wanted. So I figured it made more sense to just take it out. All right, so that's working. This is working. These are filling up. Perfect. And that did take that out. Yeah, I mean, they've done all their cleanup and everything already. That's pretty amazing. We'll have to watch this. Just to see, like, yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out. This isn't working yet. Oh, it might be too confused. No power wire connected. All right. There we go. We get that power wire. Oh, May, you're so toasty surroundings. That water hot? Pretty warm, yeah. All right, so they did take that. Can we get any of this mob? No. Christ. Fire. Build it. Soggy feet. I'm always so, like, humorized by no batteries. That is working though. It did do a little spit. There we go. It's spitting again. Okay. Good. And we do still have water coming out of here. Okay. Perfect. And like, this is just because we got too full of water. We are starting to make some headway in that. That's really good. Again, batteries still an issue. What are you doing? No clue. Okay, so next up. It's in and out, right? In, out, yep. So we could do that. So that'll start storing some stuff, and that'll take care of like this overpressurized bit. I mean, we could have done it down here as well. We'll see how this turns out. Output. Out. Oh, there we go. And then they've already done this. I want to do one more on this side just because it seems like it's working like super well. And we're gonna have insulated gas pipe. So that'll go in. This is the out. That'll go in. This is the out. The out. And I'm just reusing the pipes that are already here. Because as they build them, we can just cut them in place. Somebody kind of can build these? Yes. Come on, one more pipe here. There we go. There we go. So now we'll start storing some oxygen. We're gonna do these now. Maybe they won't. This should kick off itself when it starts working. There we go. All right. There we go. So now we'll start getting oxygen. Look, we got a little bit in here already. I'm pretty happy with that. Probably less happy with this situation, but you know, it'll eventually back up, and at least these suits will have oxygen available. You know, it'll back up again eventually, I'm sure. I Like, I'm debating if I want to open this up and force this air down. I don't know. Like, we locked this off before. Thought I locked these. I don't know. Let's see. Power. Yeah. When, like, that's not going to kick in a whole lot, but if it goes enough that this runs just for a little bit, it'll be enough to kick in the hydrogen, and then those will start. Check this again. Okay. So, insulated tile. And we're gonna put in food. Planter box. Like, they got in there? I want to see. Yeah, unreachable. Yeah, apparently the ice grew here. Like that, I'll put in those insulated tiles. I don't know if these can go with like too high. If they can go too high, that'll be freaking perfect. And that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna prioritize this, just both of those at a 9. I want to see it. I want to see it done. I want to see that actually work. Contents 15, -2. Yeah, I mean, that's working. I'm glad to see that working. All right. So, can I plant sleet wheat? Yes. Okay, so that's actually really good news. We're gonna put in a bunch of these through here, and then we're gonna put in insulated tile through there. And I might even change those out, because then we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. That's what I'll do. Like that. And then we're gonna dig this out. And that's gonna be our sleet wheat farm. Fertilization and irrigation. So they'll have to bring water in pretty good ways, but I'm okay with that. Don't get yourself stuck. Settings. Fine, good. God dang. Mop. Big. Mop. Priority cleanup. Well, hopefully these will grow. We'll have a farmer come back in here. Hopefully we'll get some stuff. These are still working. We have batteries. That's really good. Oh, these are working. That means we have power again. Nice. Amazing. That? I didn't think that was connected to anything. All right, so this is looking good. We had a little bit of hydrogen sneak through at some point. Shouldn't be a problem. Like, these are just going gangbusters. Like, this is above that. I want to check on the other one real quick again, just to see what we're looking at here. Yeah, about the same. You know, this is going off and on. Okay. Cool. So those are all done. We don't need to worry about any of that. It's like one less thing off the board. Can we clean this up now? Still no. We're going to deconstruct these buildings, and that's going to let us get into here to dig, which gets us to this gold amalgam, and then we should be able to mop that up, which is fine. And this is still working the way I planned it out. That's amazing. We'll deconstruct that one. This is starting to go down. I'm pleased with that. Let's check our automation. Yes, that's good. We can deconstruct all the way to here. Kind of a little bit of cleanup behind ourselves. We can disable coal. No sense in using coal if we don't need it. These are still off. These are still disabled. Oxygen looks really good. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. This is starting to fill up now that this one's backed up. That got a little bit of hydrogen, I'm guessing. Every once in a while, a little something sneaks through. Does that mean I should make this run more? I'm worried. I don't want to get too much hydrogen up there. So we'll have it 1100 grams, and we'll just let it run just a little bit more. I don't want to suck oxygen into there. Okay. Yeah, still happy with the way this is turning out. Like, our food's good. Ooh, irrigation. Wonder. No, I need a water tank, I think. Well, let's see. Mush bar. Ingredient. So, bristleberry. Bristleberry. So, are we storing the bristleberries in here? Yes. Okay. What's the priority of that? Probably make that a 7. Like, get this food off the floor, put it in the refrigerator. I mean, our calories are looking good, germs are looking good, stress is looking good. How do we look here? This is starting to go down. I'm gonna take those puffs, get those pufflet eggs, move to Move to. Here. Move to. Why? Like sometimes it clicks on stuff, but it does not move to. Yes. Now we can prioritize those. And someone will get that and take care of it. And then we'll have pufflets in there again. So bathrooms are still looking good. Yeah, I'm really happy with where we are now. Those are working, getting that backed up. So they are starting to irrigate these. That's really good. A lot of things here. Let's see what's going on with this. Next dormancy. So this is almost dormant. Next dormancy in 1 cycle. So this should still be working. Green signal if above. I wanted this to be a little bit lower. I was worried that that was getting overpressurized. So we'll see how that turns out. This should keep it going until it starts going down below that point. I think I was thinking like, you know, we get down to that. Each one below that is like 10 because of the pressure, which we can see here. So like this one's at 800 kilograms, then that's at right at 1,000. That's at 1,000. Then we start going 1,010, then 1,020, 30, 40. So the pressure wasn't what I wanted set to. And now this is erupting for that last little bit. I think it was probably overpressurized. Make sure it's not getting overpressurized. Nope. So yeah, like that's working really well. The battery is working okay. Like, look, we actually have battery power. So that's pretty good. Look at this. We're almost full of oxygen here. So we're going to have to figure out a way to vent that extra oxygen. And same with here. Still overpressurized, but yeah. Man, I'm gonna need like 1,000,000 tanks now, all of a sudden. Alright, so food's looking good. Stress is good, water's good. Now we can actually start looking around at actually exploring a little bit more. Holy cow. That took so long to get everything under control. Still deciding if I want to just drop this tank a little bit further. Did they take care of this stuff? They did. Let's get this mopped up, boys. Actually, we could probably just put these tiles in. You know, we took some gold amalgam. There's a little bit in there. That would be good. Like, we kind of need to get to this gold amalgam too. We'll need more at some point. Did they move those pufflets? Yes. Their shifts are going good. I'm happy we've finally like worked our way out of some really stressful situations. And then we can fix this plumbing as well. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. I can get over there from here. This door, yes, still locked. Last thing I need is them going in and out of that door, making a mess again. Alright, they say unreachable. We will put in ladder. Cancel that one. There we go. And then they'll be able to get down to here. They can't go through here anymore. We have that blocked off. But now they're wearing suits, so we lose another one to suffocation. And that's okay. Sorry, Lindsay. That's looking good. Dig that out. We're gonna put in more tanks here. I want to do it that way. Alright, so this is going to come out. Like, we just need to build this out this way. Down. Out and in. And we'll just feed that back around and deconstruct some of that. Yeah. It goes into here, out, in, out, in. We'll put that into there. So we'll have to build a little bit more. It'll be one of those same situations that we did with like the oxygen. Like you see that's actually working. Yeah, hopefully we'll get these tanks more full. How long is this gonna last? 70 cycles? Yeah, that'll be good. Like we're storing some up, so I don't think we were in that position last time. Still do not want this magma. Hoping I can find some more stuff. Almost ready for another dupe. I do not remember what Lindsay was, what she was working on, so it's just what we're gonna have to deal with. I'm okay with this. I think as long as like these are full, then we can start putting in a little bit more ventilation in the base. Like you can see, this is a lot better. This is gonna fill up. As long as we have that, then it helps with the suits too. This is not quite to the point where it's working, but you know, we're gonna have a little bit of chlorine gas, but most of this is carbon dioxide, so. Don't you still like that that's working the way I planned? Oh, good. Dude, who's the best one? A supplier we can use. Stylish. Cannot research. I think that's okay. Digging. Tidying. Undigging. Cannot research. We don't need a lot of research. Immune to food poisoning and a supplier. Like, that's pretty helpful. I think we need construction, definitely, but digging's gone really well for us. Let's check our skills before that. So we have several constructors, several diggers. Okay. We don't have a lot of farmers. Still only have the one cook. We don't need a decorator. Yeah, we need a supplier, I think. We don't have... That Lindsay was... Nobody has that skill. It's like a favorite. But we will need that at some point. Let's see. That's really good. Ashcan, you're doing really bad. I need to check on why. Bert's okay. He probably struggles because of how much like we have a lot of skill points to spend. He struggles probably because of his allergies. I mean, we could literally make anyone a doctor. I think we could do more with another carrier. So I think that's what we'll look for. We'll just take that supplier, and that's Ruby. Welcome, Ruby. Skills, Ruby. We're gonna give you this one right off the bat. You're gonna have that. And Ruby's gonna be super happy. Look at them go. They got their hat on. They're really happy. Cool. Another pip. Okay, cool. Don't need the oxygen mask. We can't really destroy things like that once we build like suits. Yeah. Get that built. Priority, construction. We may just add more storage down here as well. I don't know. I think storage can go across here and that would be okay. We're gonna do it probably the way things should be done, which is, you know, it's a storage floor. We'll just dig all that out. Like, you can't hardly mess that up. Like, they should not get stuck. They should not fall. They should not suffocate. They should be fine. Shouldn't wet the bed. Any of that. There we go. So now that puts them all the way into that area, so they can come down here, run across, and go down if they need to. Pretty good job digging all that out. They built that. All right, cool. Well, yeah, and then we'll just dump everything in there. All right, how are we looking here? Like, we actually have space, so puffs won't, like, die immediately. This is working, that's working. I'm really happy with how this went. Took a lot of work to catch up. We are at 440. So yeah, the next thing is like start digging in some areas. We're gonna explore more. What's it, wolframite? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put things like these ladders all the way up to the abyssalite. We have some ladders here. That's already gone down to the abyssalite, but you can see, look at all this metal. We need to figure out why they can't. I'm just gonna deconstruct that security door. I think there's a morb in there. We'll just kill that little sumbitch. Next, this spot. Ooh, we have made it all the way down to here. So get into that abyssalite there. I mean, that's a bed. Got some coal and some metal here. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's amazing. All right. So we'll go ahead and put some more ladders down here. And that'll get us to where we can see. So we have a lot of oil. There's some lead, which I wonder if they get lead poisoning. I don't know. And then we bypass that. I don't like those freaking. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. We could start exploring up. That's the edge of the map. So we're already thinking about this section. Get there. That gets us to there. So those are like where we can expand out and start exploring things. It can get to all this. Let's do a quick check of that. Yeah, it's just kind of like going in circles. That's done. So why don't we... That needs to come out. Snip that for now. Then we'll do that builds itself. That builds itself. All right, and then we can snip that. That for now. Yeah. And we'll set that to deconstruct. And once they get this built, then we'll be in good shape. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let me know what you think. Please give me some tips and tricks, and I will see you all on the next one. Copy those settings, and then we'll just be able to do all those. Cool. All right, everybody. Please leave a like and subscribe. Feed that algorithm, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks.